Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, it is December 12th. I don't have the on my whiteboard, but Blaine does because Blaine is proactive. Hey, I had enough trouble just trying to get the stream up properly on time tonight. So it's a win for me on that end. Anyways, welcome to Thursday Night Live. I am John G. Olson. That's Blaine without the E. Jones. We are the co-owners of Click Track Profit, here to annoy you guys with more news, gossip, and scandal about the wonderful world of CTP. So I have this big thing I want to talk to you guys about, like this massive thing, but it's huge. But I want to do a little bit of housekeeping before we dive into it. Because before this, Blaine was just paying out commissions on CTP, but there was something he was saying a lot that concerns me. Hi, Lisa, welcome. This is what he was saying. Not verified, not account name, not verified, account name, not verified. So there was probably about a dozen people, would you say, Blair? Blair, Blair, why say Blair? Blaine.
That's worse than the E.
It's worse than the E. Because one of my best friends on planet Earth, his name is Blair, and I just saw him pop up on Facebook, so that's why. Anyways, hi Sheila, welcome. Was it about a dozen, would you say? Give or take?
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot of people that I'm trying to pay commissions to almost daily. I pay commissions almost every single day as long as I remember. But I can only pay them to verified accounts on Uphold. So you have to verify your account. If it's not verified, your commissions are just going to sit there.
Yes.
Eventually, I'm going to get tired of it, and I'm going to take away your commissions because you're too lazy to want your commissions. So if you don't want your money, that's fine. Don't get verified. We try to use it every single day.
We'll use it to save unicorns if you don't verify your account. So the housekeeping is, please verify your account on Uphold, and then make sure it's linked to. Now, this is why Uphold is such a great idea to really get involved in. First of all, it's a lot better than PayPal. PayPal is a scam. That's number one. Number two is that Uphold is very crypto friendly. First of all, you can link this account to your bank account, but you can also link it to a whole bunch of different wallets. One of those wallets is BAT, Basic Attention Token, where I'm sitting on Twitter today asking people to, who's ever verified, drop me a note and I will tip you. I will send you free money. So I had to laugh about this, Blaine, because we talked about it yesterday. We are giving out free money every day on CTP Talk, on Steam, on SBI. Maybe we won't get into the SBI stuff today. I've just dealt with SBI for the past 2 hours. And now on top of that, I'm giving away BAT. So please, 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 please look into Uphold, get verified in Uphold, link your account, and then look at Brave Publishing and verify your Twitter account, your YouTube account, and if you have a website or blog, you can verify that as well. This is a way to get free money, folks. You don't even need to do anything. Like, literally just respond to me on Twitter and I'll send you some BAT. Like, go and create a little blog post. Take a picture of yourself. Selfie time. I'll pay you. Blaine will pay you in CTP tokens. So, please. Like, this was one of the rants we had last night at the Gauntlet game kind of stuff that we did, was that there's people that are going around talking about that they're experts and mastery of CTP, and they haven't even done the basics, but they're running around saying that they're masters of CTP and they're verified and certified. These are the basic things that will help you guys really get a lot more from your time here at CTP. So verify your account at Uphold so we can pay you money, please. So that's the housekeeping. A little bit of news too. The badge hunt starts on Sunday, so the 15th, right? Yes, Sunday, 15th. Christmas badge hunt. Midnight Sunday, so Saturday night, midnight?
Yes.
Cool. There you go. So that's also what's going on, so be prepared for that. Every single badge was sold out, literally 36 hours. I think it was under 36 hours, so that's really exciting. That shows me and Blaine that the love and attention for badge hunts is there at an all-time high. So please, please get ready for this and support the promo partners, because they always come and support this stuff each and every day, each and every time we do this. So that's happening too this Sunday, and I'll send out an update Saturday evening-ish to let you guys, just to remind you guys that things are happening at midnight as well. Finally, this is the last bit of housekeeping, I promise, and then we'll get into some meat There is a brand new module, 9-part lesson module being released probably tonight. I have one more video I need to do, and then it's good to go, and I'll release it. It is a crypto training module. So basically what we did is we took everything from Bitcoin Bully, everything from Steam Savvy, condensed it into 9 lessons, and we're putting it into CTP. It's going to be for pro and entrepreneur level accounts. So if you're free, why are you still free? Why are you killing unicorns? Make sure you upgrade your account. You can log in and get a pro upgrade for peanuts, and you're saving unicorns when you do that. Anyways, so be prepared for that. It is an awesome, and I'm glad you said that, Charlotta, because I tried to design this module to be super simple. The big theme of this is use case. So I don't want to confuse you with, oh, this is the theory of crypto and blockchain tech. I want to say, okay, this is why Blaine and I believe in it, because we use it. And we're going to share with you guys the cryptocurrencies that we use each and every day and why it's this perfect mix of the marriage, let's say, what I've been calling it, union of blockchain and affiliate marketing. So that's and it hurts Pixies too. Good, Jen, good. I don't wish harm upon Pixies, and I hope no one else does too. So when you upgrade your account to Pro and Entrepreneur, you save Pixies and unicorns. So yeah, get ready for the crypto lesson. I will basically finish this webinar. I got some stuff to do with the fam jam, and then I will be working on it later tonight, and it'll be uploaded overnight. So that's good to go. You guys can wake up tomorrow morning and see brand new training. Okay. How's that, Blaine? Am I forgetting anything?
Doing good. No, I've not forgotten anything yet. Mastery. Mastery is a big thing, especially now and continuing to go forward as we continue to build on things. So make sure you're getting into the mastery. As you're building your list, as you're referring people to ClickTrack Profit, they're also going to start doing the mastery, which means if your information is filled in on that mastery, you're going to start earning referrals to those mastery programs. Everything within CTP is built in. So if you follow the system and follow the program and build your list, everything will automatically start coming together because you're going to get a referral to CTP. And as they go through the steps within CTP, then you're going to get referral here, all along the way. We've added the traffic wave ability. So if you're upgraded, you can add your referral ID and traffic wave as well. So you're going to get all of these extra referrals and all of these other sites as well. So this is really starting to form together as a hub site. And that's the entire goal overall, is to get that hub site going so that you can start building your downlines and all these other programs, which means as they're upgrading in the other programs because they're seeing that everything is working, you're going to get those commissions. So now we're starting to earn commissions here, and here. And we take that 274 a day and we turn it into 2743.
27
and some change.
2740.
2740. And then we turn that 2740 into 274 a day. And then we turn that 274 into 2740 a day.
Yep.
And you continue to build on that. And that's the overall goal. There's no one thing that's going to make you $1 million online. Actually, there is. And I can show it to you. All you got to do is send me $1 million and I'll show you how to do it.
Perfect. Beautiful. That's the best way to do that. Really good point. You talked about the 274. That's definitely a lesson that you guys should go over and over and over, because I was actually reading a post, a Telegram post by Ian Ballantyne, and he was talking about this last night, and it really hit home with me. He basically broke down how you can literally sit in CTP and gather $2.74 a day just by doing the basic stuff. Like just by engaging with people on CTP Talk, creating content on the Steam blockchain, getting verified at Uphold so we can send you stuff with Brave. Like just literal tiny little things like that, getting upvotes from people on Steam. You can create $2.74 a day. And that's, everybody's like, well, that's only $2.74 a day. But again, this is the beauty of this, is you add it up and it's $1,000 a year. And if you're making $1,000 a year, you're making more with your affiliate marketing business than 99% of the people out there. And this is, here, we're going to do a network marketing sales trick right now. Okay, so a show of hands, who would like an extra $1,000 a year? I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's $1,000. I mean, if you say you don't, then you must be super rich. And hey, throw me the $1,000. I'll take it. But just simple things like that start adding up, and that's the power of $2.74 a day. Because you learn, you master that, you move on to $27 a day. And what's $27 a day? It's $10K. And if you're making $10K a year with your affiliate marketing business, you're making more than, I'd say 99.9% of the people out there. So, yeah, exactly, Eliana. Yeah, yes, please. Okay, so that's the housekeeping and all the news gossip scandal. But now I wanted to dive into the meat, and we touched on this yesterday. Like you guys know, the end of the year is quickly approaching. It is the last month of 2019. But what is it also? It is also the end of the decade. And 2020 is upon us. And I don't know if you guys remember 2009. To me, I was on top of the world. I was, but the past decade has had a lot of trials. My business has had successes. It's had many failures, but it's been definitely an interesting decade. So we are going forward into the new decade. So I thought it would be a good idea to kind of go over some prep for 2020, the new year, the new decade, specifically for your guys' businesses and how you see the next 10 years going. Because what is that, Blaine? What's the thing? Overestimate, underestimate? Which one is it?
Overestimate short term, underestimate long term. No.
Right. So you overestimate what you can do in a year or a month, but you underestimate what you can do in 2 to 3 to 5 years. So it's actually, that's a Darren Hardy or Brian Tracy thing. I can't remember exactly who taught it, but it makes a lot of sense to me. You really got to think long-term in business. Most offline businesses, before they even think of going into the black, they're in the red for 3 to 5 years. I mean, that's the mentality of someone who's putting money into an offline business. Somewhere online, it's taught that you're just going to make $1 million in 20 days or less. I mean, it's insanity, but that's kind of what's the expectation. So it's really important, I think. What's up, Scott? Welcome. I think it's really important that you guys kind of take an inventory of what you've done over the past 10 years with your online business. If you're newer to this, the past couple of years, and let's start thinking long-term. So I'm reading a new book, and I'm going to show it to you guys. It's the newest Russell Brunson book, which is, I'm a huge fan of Russell Brunson. All his other books like .com Secrets and Expert Secrets, must read. This is Network Marketing Secrets. I'm doing a review on it tomorrow on DTube and YouTube. You can check it out there. But one of the things he talks about in this book is what he called pattern interrupt. And pattern interrupt is this, he breaks it down like this. Everybody in affiliate marketing or network marketing in this book, they have the exact same tools. So if you're joining an opportunity, we'll use ClickTrack Profit, right? As an example. Every single member, the 200,000 plus members in the database at CTP have access to the banners we have, the squeeze pages we do, the email copy we do, the infographics we provide. Everybody has the same access to that. Well, what Russell says is that you need to do more than what's just provided. This is why when me and Blaine were doing Gauntlet yesterday and we saw Eliana's page or we see Scott's page, we see these pages that completely interrupt the standard affiliate pages and standard affiliate practices of most people. We're like, we're blown away. That's pattern interrupt. So what I would encourage you guys to do for going into the next year is to ask yourself, how can you pattern interrupt what everybody else is doing? How can you stop doing what 99.9% of the people are doing and start doing what the 1% or the 0.5% are doing? You need to be purple cow. You really do. You need to stick out from the crowd. This is so important for you guys in 2020. It's arguably the most important thing you can do. Like all the stuff that me and Blaine talk about, list building, social media, content marketing, all this stuff, personal branding. It's fine and dandy. But if you're doing what everybody else is doing, you're exactly, Eliana. Stop stopping. that's the key to all this. Creating your own brand gen. Yeah, it's you really, really, really need to pattern interrupt what everybody else has, what they have access to. So you need to step outside of what they are doing. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Purple cow this. You want to know why? You will attract more attention. You will attract more likes. You will attract more comments. You'll attract more engagement. Back in 2012, when I was just starting with TimTech and CTP, we did this theme of the year, if you guys remember. And one of the themes was say no to the status quo. And I encourage you guys, refuse to be average. Refuse to do what everybody else is doing. Pattern interrupt your entire business and do things differently than what 99% of the people are doing. Exactly, Jen. Get uncomfortable. And I got a few more points, but I talk a lot, so I'm gonna switch it over to Mr. Jones and see if he has some pattern interrupt tips and tricks to help you guys get uncomfortable.
The number one simplest way to do it is make a video. And very few people, because I can't say nobody anymore, because it was nobody 3-4 months ago. Very few people are doing video now of any sort. One thing that I tried to do a long time ago that would be really easily done today that wasn't back then is to live stream on your lead capture page. So this was super helpful back with Sweeva when I knew exactly when my lead capture page was going to come up. Right. I could live interact with people. So you may not be able to do that directly now, but it is an option for something. Maybe you build something, maybe you're looking at something like that where you can do that. But live interactions is always great. That's another thing you can do. Videos, anything to get outside of the box, right? So we talk about comfort zones and all that stuff, right? So you have your comfort zone of this right now, but as soon as you do something here, your comfort zone expands and you start to do stuff out here again, then your comfort zone expands some more. And that's the overall goal, is to keep expanding that comfort zone, because it's going to be uncomfortable at first. Your first video, it's going to suck. Mine sucked. It's up on YouTube. You can watch it today still. But you just keep doing that over and over again, and you get better in time. So
I've got my laminated page of success is found outside of the comfort zone. See? Look at that. That's a nugget. So in my attempt today to just, remind myself that I need to do things a little bit differently than what I normally do. This is, again, kind of what I had the theme for Prepare for 2020 was in my mind from yesterday, what I wanted to talk to you guys about. But today, I did something different. Real world example here of something I did different than what I usually do. So usually every day, I tell my wife, I say, I got to get out of the house. Every day, because I work from home and I'm in here all the time. Like, every day I need to leave the house. And when I do, I'll have to go to the grocery store to get a few things. If the babies need diapers or whatever, I'll go to the store, et cetera, et cetera. And what usually is on my radio is sports news, sports talk, football talk. That's usually, I'm on Sirius XM and I've got my radio playing sports stuff. Today I'm driving and there was something in me that said, you know what, dude? Like, you download all these podcasts. Why don't you start listening to podcasts when you're driving around, right? And I'm like, okay, well, a lot of these podcasts can be 30 minutes to an hour long. What's one of the podcasts that you download that's really short? And one of them was Darren Daily on Demand by Darren Hardy. And it's literally a 5-minute-a-day podcast. And he's banging out. I'm driving, so I've gone through about 10 of these since, driving around. And he's talking exactly what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. It's amazing. It's amazing how the universe kind of aligns when this stuff, is in front of it, presented to you. And he's talking, this is a couple of the podcasts recently over the past month or so that he's done. He talked about swimming against the current, which talked about kind of what we're talking. Don't go with the flow. Don't do what everybody else is doing. Go against it. The harder your life is when it comes to business, the better you're going to do. But the other one was huge. And this was growth. This was success thinking, and which was, hi, Sean, welcome. This was what was awesome. The awesome part of this message that he talked about. He said, if you want to succeed in life, if you want to have a better decade than you had the past, or you want to have a better year than you did this past year, if you want to change your business, he's like, do what you are putting off every day. Do what you don't feel like doing every day, right? So Blaine, good example, what Blaine just talked about. Most people don't feel like doing video. Do a video. Most people don't feel like listening to podcasts. Listen to a podcast. Most people don't feel like working on their ad copy and building their list. Work on your ad copy and build your list. You want to have an amazing 2020? That's how you do it. Everything you feel like not doing, you do. That's growth. That's +1. That's success. That's how you build businesses online. Like, and it's not a secret. It's not some deep guarded, you can only get in with a secret handshake thing. This is literally, well, it's eat the frog, right, Jen? That's the Brian Tracy one. Do the first thing. Like, eat the frog. The concept of that from Brian Tracy is the ugliest thing that you know will help you the most that you put off. You do that first every morning. That's if you're a fat guy like me, okay? What do I usually put off? I got a $1,500 Bowflex machine sitting in the room beside me to the left. Guess what I should be doing every day? Getting on the Bowflex. I have no excuse. It's right there. My excuse is I'm taking my time, my 40 minutes a day, and I'm allocating it to something else. Usually driving around, listening to sports radio. So listen, this might be a good lesson for you guys, but I'm pointing it right back at me. I want to have an amazing 2020. I want to have an amazing decade. I want to build CTP. I want to crush it with you guys. I want to see everybody at CTP absolutely knock it out of the park over the next couple of years. But I know I got to make some changes too. So do what you are putting off. If you want success, if you want the best 2020, the best new year you possibly can imagine, it starts with doing what you've been putting off. When you think that, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, that's probably the thing you should be doing right now. Blaine's just itching to comment. I can see it. He's leaning in. You see how he's leaning in? He's like, hey, fat guy, I got something to tell you.
I don't really have a comment so much as we're talking about stepping outside of the comfort zone and going out there and doing things and trying new things. I have a guest speaker for us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
A guest speaker.
And they wanted to come up and talk about trying new things and maybe even talk about podcasts and stuff.
Okay.
So give it just a minute and they'll join us here in this room shortly, hopefully, maybe. You
gave them the link then?
Yeah.
Okay. And they're jumping up on cam?
Yeah.
Oh, this is special.
This is a surprised
I have
speaker.
No idea what's going on. So.
Who's about to join us on camera? Because we can sit and talk until we're blue in the face, but this person can actually tell you. Maybe you'll believe them. So there we go. We got an attendee.
Okay, let's see. Oh. I kind of guessed that's who it was. Oh, wait, here comes my kid, too. He's going to smash open the door. Hi, buddy. Okay.
You got to turn on your camera.
Hi. Let me check.
You got to get your camera turned on.
Professional here. Hang on.
Ladies and gentlemen, Eliana. And my kid just banged open the door, so I'm here. Buddy, hold on.
Ah, there you
You're
go.
Good. There we go.
Hi.
So we're talking about comfort zones and stepping out of our comfort zones. What have you done and what are you doing, Eliana, to help you with that?
Oh, geez. So much lag. Hang on. I have to turn this off.
It's okay.
We're totally professional. It's all good.
Yeah, it's totally professional. Don't worry. Yeah.
Hang on. I have to turn this. Wait, I have to change it. There was so much lag on Facebook. Hang on.
Oh yeah, no, I know. It's now you're in Zoom, so it's right away. It's
You can see all of my screens reflecting off of my whiteboard. So.
Oh dear. All right. Hi.
You good?
You're good?
I think it's still uncomfortable for me.
No, don't. This is the best. Just keep going. So Blaine, go ahead. Go ask her again.
All right. So anyway, we're talking about comfort zones and stepping out of our comfort zones to help us expand that comfort zone and everything that we're doing to help us with that and help us move forward and make progress and make steps forward with everything that we're trying to do and trying out new things that may be scary or unapproachable at first. And what are things that you've done or you do to help you get over that?
Watching you guys. Having your support from both of you, and even Jen, even Zoltan, and I'm sorry, still uncomfortable for me to talk on camera, but
that's all it is.
That I wanted to join you guys if I can talk better, but it's getting difficult for me to talk, but I'll get there eventually. So
yeah, so I mean, just hopping on camera and taking that step is really good. So Eliana texted me and messaged me on Telegram, and she's like, what would it take to join you guys on camera next time or something? And I was like, what about today? What about right now?
I know it. Even I'm still dressed from the party still.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that's no worries. I'm literally in shorts and a t-shirt and a backwards hat. I mean, I think it'd be I'd lie if I was in a suit and tie. That'd be really weird, if I came on cam like.
That's
but you know
me.
what? I'm going to share a story with you, Eliana, because this is it's you're reminding me of an experience that happened years ago, and I remember it was. Do you know who Sergio Felix is? If I mention the name.
Come again?
Sergio Felix. Do you know him?
No.
Well, he's internet marketing guy, right? But guy from Mexico, and he actually started coming to live streams that Tim Tech did back in the day, and we were doing one of those huge long live streams, and Sergio was active. He was learning. He was typing, and then he did exactly what you just did. He said, "I'm going to get on cam for my first time." And he was so nervous. Like, you should have saw him. He was just like
me, like now.
Yeah, he was like a deer in headlights, but he's just like, I'm going to do this. And now if you go to Facebook and you see him, he's a natural. He's doing marathons and showing himself like jogging and losing all this weight and doing marketing stuff. And now he's behind the camera all the time. And that's what it takes. Literally just doing it. Just doing it, and then you keep doing it because you realize no one's going to bite your head off. You can go and ah and and ah. No one's judging at all. So it's.
Yeah, I know.
I'd give you SBI, but you might get downvoted.
I'm fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
Just a few months ago, I wasn't afraid even to write on Discord or Telegram. I'm a bit an antisocial, but I'm getting much better. So that's why the entering of Steam was the best thing I could have done. And your training and giving the CTP a second chance was the best choice I have had. So I wasn't here if it wasn't you guys. So thank you.
Appreciate it. Well, we wouldn't be here without you guys. I mean, it works both ways. I mean, imagine if it was just me and Blaine sitting here with no one coming to our events and we're just sitting here and we're just talking to each other.
Yeah, so
I think it benefits everybody.
We just kind of talk.
Yeah, we just talk, and it's usually Blaine going, dude, I've already told you how to do that. Do you really need me to spell it out for you? And I'm like, yeah, kind of. So, yeah,
I
it's
almost
great.
need to write like a handbook on how to admin CTP.
I have it printed. I actually have a bunch of pages printed, not laminated, but printed on certain tasks but Blaine usually writes it out for me again because he knows that I have the attention span of goldfish. Anywho, yeah, no, keep doing this, literally. And you know what's awesome? I mean, this is the thing. The more you do this, the easier it will be. And I know that sounds really corny, right? It sounds like, oh, that's what you're gonna. Everybody says that.
I wanted to come here just at least to say hi. It's a good start.
Oh, least. For sure, absolutely. Just keep.
It's always great having guest speakers because John can ramble on for a while, and I can zone out.
Yeah, I was kind of telling Blaine, do we enter? I can do this another day if you want.
He's like, well, we can do next Thursday. And I was like, what about right now? Let's go. We're good.
Okay.
No
he
better.
Was so quiet.
I mean, honestly, it's the only way to do it is to actually start doing it, right? That first step may seem higher than it actually is, but like it's like when you're 10 years old and get thrown into a pool, but you don't know how to swim. You quickly figure it out, right? So, yeah. or you sink. One of two things happen. But in time you get better. So like my first video that I did, that was years ago, and I sucked. I think it sucked. It was horrible. John's old videos were super funny to watch if you sit there and watch.
Oh man,
he's trying to figure out what to do with his hands the whole time. He's almost like doing this.
It's like an Italian.
Oh no, it was bad. It was bad. It was like you can literally go and find those on the old YouTube channels. They're still uploaded, and I'm not. Yeah. I'm obviously not the thinnest guy in the world, but I was another 100 pounds heavier. So imagine this blob of a human going like constantly for 20 minutes trying to talk on camera. It was the worst thing ever. But it gets easier because you know what? People support you. People encourage you. They want to see you do good. Jen wants to see you do good. You want to see Jen do good, right? Zoltan wants to see you do good. You have to come with me,
Jen. Jen, come out.
We got to get Jen headphones because she gets on cam and it's kind of like Blaine a couple days ago.
I'm fixed now.
All You're right. Fixed now, good. Right? Yeah, good.
I don't have my headphones, so don't have any.
Jen a pair of headphones.
Can't.
No, it's. I should have but see, I'm on a Mac, so I can have the sounds coming out different areas. Blaine's on a PC, so it's very tricky. I'm just bugging.
PC rocks.
I unchecked all the silly settings. It's good to go. So
you guys are funny.
But yeah, the big thing is just stepping outside. The hardest part about getting outside of that box, that comfort zone, is that first step or that first leap or that cartwheel or backflip or however you get out of your comfort zone. That's the most complicated and most overthought about step that there is that first one. Because once you make the first one, then you make the second one and it's a little bit easier. Then the third one, it gets easier. And it continues to get easier over and over. And then you're just up on camera naturally, like John and I, every single week, multiple times a week. And it really is just that simple. And I get it. We all have those internal fears. And when I first started doing video, when John first started doing video, when I first started doing lead capture pages with video or specialty lead capture pages or stuff like that, they weren't great. But in time, everything gets better. So.
Yep.
Yeah. All I need to do is to jump and go ahead and embrace the suck.
Yeah.
Embrace the suck. Yes. Yes. Please. It is. But this is the thing, because then when you shut down, this is what happens. You'll get to the point where it's like, damn, it ended. I can't wait to go again. That's literally what happens. Like when Mondays, for example, tonight is Thursday. I don't go back on cam until Sunday night with Scott with the Sports Nerd Show. That's a whole lot of time that I'm sitting there going, damn, I wish I could live stream. And it's not saying I can't. I just like keeping a schedule. But it's you will get more and more excited the more you're doing this. And here's the thing. You don't need Zoom. I mean, Zoom is great, but you can use Facebook. I know it's centralized. Zuckerberg is the devil. I know all those that don't, whatever. Use the tool. It's there. It's free. And you get so much more reach with Facebook. So much more. Use it.
And Periscope from Twitter. I like it.
Periscope for Twitter. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing with Periscope. This is the thing with Periscope. You get a whole lot of randoms that'll just show up. And a lot of it is spam accounts and bot accounts. What's cool about Facebook is everybody here that's at my show, when me and Blaine go live, I know them. That's the difference. So Facebook is really cool with engaging with the community and people that actually know you and you know as well. So Periscope is great for random if you're, out there, you got your camera, whatever. But I prefer Facebook for the engagement, and it's actually people that you will know. So it's not going to be someone going, "Hey, loser, get off the camera." Like that's what will happen on Periscope. It happens to me all the time. Like,
I never knew Periscope until it appeared on the 3 steps of success. So
right, yeah. Wait until then, and then you can go on Periscope.
I only started use Twitter recently. I'm not a Twitter person. I'm getting used to it.
It's fun. It's. I mean, it's out of all the social media, I really do like the ability that you can broadcast stuff and talk about stuff on Twitter. I love it. But it is an acquired taste. Like a lot of people love Instagram. I'm like, whatever, yeah, exactly. Right. Like Jen loves Instagram. I get it. I understand why people love it. For me, it's, I don't know. Yeah. Bonnie, I haven't tried that yet, but that is another option too. YouTube Live, I've never messed with, but we can use Zoom to go directly to YouTube Live. Maybe that's something we could try. Again, I don't know what the engagement would be on YouTube, so maybe that's a project. Again, I should take my own damn advice and do something I haven't done before.
And then going through a couple comments way back when, Scott, yeah, it worked for you as soon as you started getting on camera, and now you do your Sunday night show with everybody there. I chime into that every once in a while and talk about how the Angels should beat the Rams or something. I don't really know. I don't know that much about sports, so I don't really take part. And then Scott posted 2 of his old squeeze pages that he built. One was the Bobby one, and another one was the one where he was singing for Suiva and the surf party. And both of those were amazing. And they got everybody to notice. That's the thing about them, right? So just as simple as today's Eliana slapping the CTP sticker on her forehead, that's what Scott did, and it got people to notice back then.
Legend. How many did I send you?
Get up on camera again. Let's see what else. Bonnie, that's fine. Just keep talking. John talks a lot on camera too, so it's okay.
I'm running low. I literally got to go order some more stickers. I only got probably 10 left.
I was trying to find a sticker.
Perfect. Legend stickers. They're great.
Take it off, so I did just like that.
That's the live version. Let's see it live. Jen just put that. There you go. Yeah, there you go. Put a piece of tape.
I didn't want to take it off. I didn't want to waste it, so I just use it like this on the other video. Something like this. Here you go.
It's perfect. It's perfect. These are pretty slick, and I got them through Moo. I mean, again, doing things that, and this is another thing that Darren talked about in one of the podcasts I was listening to today. He talked about how there's nothing really new under the sun. Like everything that's out there, you kind of got to borrow ideas and make it your own. Me sending thank you notes with stickers in it is not revolutionary. It's really not. But it's something that's unique to the CTP experience. So now Eliana's got the little gift that Rob did and made, and it's sticking and that's becoming like urban legend because of the stickers. So just find something and put it out there with your customers and see what they like, what they don't like. They may not adopt it, right? The customer service notes that I send people when I do a YouTube video, and they haven't really taken off, but I don't think it's the biggest sample size yet. It's only been doing for a month. So You just got to find these things and try your own. Add your own flavor to this stuff and see what sticks and see what doesn't. See what sticks. See what I did there? See what sticks? See? Smart, yeah. I'm doing shit. I'm just filled with awesomeness.
I just want to have the use case of sticker and then use case of the mug next time. Yesterday. So we'll see what you bring to me next time.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Perfect. Yeah. I gotta figure out what else I'm gonna send people. Send to Portugal. Jeez.
It's quicker.
I just send me and my family to Portugal.
You have family in Portugal?
No, I said I need to send me and my family to Portugal. That's where we need to send because I'm this tundra weather out here. I'm no fan of. It's
here is cold, but not as cold as there. It's
I
cold
guarantee
for me.
you, it's not
Cold
as cold for you. I know.
I'm used to the tropical weather.
Yeah, a buddy of mine yesterday was telling me how cold it was in North Carolina. He's like, "Oh, it's in the 60s." I'm like, "Oh yeah, man. Yeah, I feel so sorry for you." Like, Anyways, send stuff. Yeah, exactly. Let me do this. I'm not shutting down the live stream, but I am going to shut down the recording because the YouTubes and the DTubes don't like the hour-long recording. So we're at 45 minutes. So I'm going to stop the recording